So Pam, what brings you into counseling?
I am just struggling right now with going back to school and trying to find my way through the program. I'm pretty anxious, so just wanted to kind of deal with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just some anxiety with starting a new program and exploring some things with that?
Yeah, trying to just learn the new things and just figure out what direction I need to go in. So that's kind of where I'm at.
So what are your thoughts on different possible directions?
Well, I know I got into my program kind of on a whim. It was unexpected that for me that it would move that quickly. So I haven't really had time to really learn anything other than that I know that this program will ultimately get me to what I want to do, you know. But other than that, I'm very uninformed about, you know, what different classes there are. I know what classes I'll be taking, my core classes, but other than that, I just don't really know much at all.
Okay.
Yeah, and in undergrad, I was very just, I had other things going on, you know, so I wasn't very focused and I guess plugged into student life, so everything's kind of new for me. And even going to, you know, something that my other classmates are going to just for fun is kind of anxiety provoking.
Okay, so there were a lot of things that you were saying there. So just that you're starting this new program without much information to go on.
Yeah.
And that the whole process for you is just very anxiety provoking. And you were saying because, you know, in undergrad you just maybe weren't as involved as you wanted to be.
Right. For sure.
And that now it's just not knowing what's going to happen can be, you know, is a little bit stressful.
Yeah, it is. I've been out in the workforce for a while where I've had some control and I've gained a lot of knowledge and what I can expect. But this is completely new for me. I have no idea what to expect, who I need to talk to, what I should be doing, what I need to be doing, things like that. So this feeling of not knowing is it's just really uncomfortable for me.
Okay, so that's interesting. So it's especially just the unknown that might be anxiety provoking.
It is, yeah. And I definitely recognized that in myself a while ago, that I like to have my stuff together, and when I got back into school, it has been my full intention, and it still is, to really be a part of what's going on. You know, I don't want to just, you know, get my grade and move on. You know, I really want to form networks if possible, meet new people, things like that. So, but it's new, you know.
So you were saying a few things that, you know, the fact that this program is new, you're not sure what's going on, and it also seems that, you know, you have maybe some high expectations of yourself as well. Is that right?
Yeah, I do. Not only of myself, but of the experience as well.
And so what are you feeling right now about this whole experience that you'll be embarking
on? A weird combination of excitement and confusion and a little bit of fear maybe. You know, I'm afraid that I might not succeed, or that, you know, what if I try to be a part of the whole experience and I don't have enough time, or, you know, what if that becomes too much? And so but I'm very excited about it. So it's just a lot of feelings going on all at once is what it is. So.
And it seems that maybe a lot of those feelings are more of a kind of an either or, kind of a what if.
Yeah.
And so for you, I mean, what are some possibilities that you see in the future?
Well, I know that I definitely am going to try and be very involved, you know, to the extent that I can be, as far as student life and also studying, because studying is not something that I've really done before. So I have been studying a lot this semester so far. I've really dedicated myself to that, which is exciting for me because that's new. And just ultimately, best case scenario, if I could find somebody that I could talk to while I'm in the program that can kind of guide me through what classes to take or what professors to take or whatever, that would be great. But ultimately, I'm excited to just, even though I'm scared to go at it, I'm really excited to just find my way through it. Does that make sense?
That does.
Okay.
And so I can see that, you're looking for guidance and you're experiencing all these different emotions at the same time.
Yeah.
You mentioned excitement, but also maybe some nervousness or fear.
Yes.
And, maybe also just kind of, worry and anxiety about the future when you really, don't have a clear idea of what's going to happen.
For sure. For sure. I mean, I guess being at this point in my life, I feel like I need to, I don't want to say make some changes, but be more involved, with everything. Not just school, but I want to experience everything that's going on in my life right now.
Okay. And I've actually, I've heard you say that a lot now, that you're really looking to get more involved.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm curious, do you feel that, and you mentioned this a little bit too, that in the past you just didn't get as involved as you would have liked to be?
Yeah. And I regret that. I really regret just kind of fumbling through the different things that life has presented, and put on my plate. I really want to experience everything, and so, and with wanting, and that's where the excitement comes from, because I'll get to experience all these cool new things, but it's kind of where the fear comes in too, where if I'm so open to this experience, does that mean that other things going on in my life, I might not be able to what's the word, focus on, or, just trying to pull myself in 15 different directions is new for me. Because before I really didn't care.
Okay. So when you say you didn't care, I guess what do you mean by that?
I just wanted to, I guess, I was just so busy with trying to, be a mom and support my kids and be a part of my family that that's what took precedence over everything else, And my kids are growing up now and they don't really need as much from me as they did. And so now that I'm able to actually be involved in going to school, that's what's so exciting, because I can really experience it. When I was an undergrad, I was just studying enough in between, feeding the baby and all that to get my grade and move on. I don't know, does that answer your question at all?
That does, okay. Yeah. And so, before you said, it wasn't important to you because there were other things maybe going on in your life that you said, took precedent over becoming, involved in campus or, seizing every opportunity. And, I guess I'm sensing, this need in you now to really start grasping those opportunities.
Yes, it is a need. It's not only on a professional level, because I know that I need to take this stuff professionally, it's a need on a personal level as well. I need to feel that challenge, and I need to feel I need to feel like I'm moving forward, And so that's why I'm so excited to be back in school. And I guess I'm worried about failing at it now, that I know that I need it, and I recognize that this is so very important to me, and not only me, but my family. And I guess having to fumble my way through this, you know, in the dark is kind of nerve-wracking, because what if I don't take the right class, or if I don't take the class that I needed to when I'm supposed to, or something. You know, that's where the anxiety comes in.
Okay. You know, and I can see that, you know, you kind of, you know, you have a grasp on what's causing the anxiety. And
yeah, I've thought a lot about this, so just trying to figure out what I can do, you know, because over the past few years, I've really tried to know myself, you know, and so I feel like I'm understanding where the anxiety comes in. But now it's like, okay, what do I do to just chill out? You know?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at right now. I just want to chill and enjoy it and do well and not freak out.
Yes.
So, yeah.